think we went live, but this thing came up. Introducing managing moderators. What? Cool. Close. Hey, welcome to the podcast. Episode. What episode is it?
11.
Episode 11. Get ready and schmeck start. Cool. It's a 30-minute podcast and it's really fast and it's cool. Start. I feel like it's really high. I gotta put this down a little bit. Nice. Much better. All right. We're going to jump right in today, you guys. Welcome in. If you guys are new to the podcast, be sure to like it. If you guys are not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. I just want you to know one of our goals here is to get to 1,000 views on one podcast or 50 likes on one podcast, and I feel like we've done it. We're officially arriving. Cool.
Yeah.
Got this. Yeah. How you doing?
Pretty good. A little sleepy.
Yeah?
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. I feel really well rested, to be honest with you.
Good.
I definitely can feel the beauty sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels nice. Feels nice. Sometimes I'd be waking up groggy, but I feel good now.
Good.
Yeah. A lot of coffee. I've been upping my coffee shots to like 4 shots.
You're at 7 now total for the day.
I didn't drink that first cup of coffee.
Oh.
Well, it's because we left and pretty immediately after and it was hot.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing I can do when you have hot coffee, okay? Obviously. Look, let's jump into today's top topic. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. The CIA just released some documents saying that we live in a hologram, and this is kind of fucking me up.
Why now?
I think that's a question I have. So basically, the CIA released documentation saying that we live in a projected hologram world, and if you want to get superpowers, all you have to do is listen to a certain hertz in one ear and another hertz in the other ear at a different hertz, and then that will make your brain align, and you can use both of your brains, and you basically have superpowers. You can astral project yourself. You can also probably use heat vision like Superman. So what are your thoughts?
I mean, out the gate, I'm going to call bullshit. Just out the gate.
Okay.
Because, like I said earlier, why now? Where are we projecting from? What kind of superpowers are we talking about here? And if people figure this out, obliteration.
Obliteration of what? What do you mean?
People, depending on what the superpowers are.
Well, I don't think it's real superpowers like you can move things. Well, maybe you can move things with your mind. I mean, I didn't look into it like crazy. Like, I'm just saying, why would the CIA release documentation like this telling us that we can become superheroes in a hologrammable world that's projected? Show me proof. Show me the person that can go into their brain, hear those 2 hertz,
Mm-hmm.
and then astral project yourself. Because I feel like it's like one of those, like a snake skin oil. It's like, all right, I'm going to sit here and I will project myself into the future. Quiet, everyone, quiet. I am now going towards time and space, and there now. I'm there. I'm in the future. I feel like I'd be like, dude, you're full of shit.
Yeah, like I just don't understand what it all means.
I know. I'm about to go like, what's it called? The Dark Sith Lord. Okay, that's where we're going today. I don't know. I think it makes me really questionable though to what is being released to the public, because okay, well, what if you tell me aliens are real? Fucking prove it, man. Like, show me. I mean, I'm a person that I'm like, if I see it, I can validate it. You know what I mean?
Sure. Like bring them on the press conference. Like the aliens?
I don't think people would even give a shit, to be honest with you. I think people are so wrapped up in their lives right now that they wouldn't even. Who cares? Are those aliens paying our debt off to whoever we owe debt to? Are they going to do that? Because I don't know.
Yeah, and like, or is this just like some great big distraction to like mask other shit that's going on? But they're like, oh, we'll just throw Matrix at them.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I think the idea, and it was well, I think it was propagated by Elon Musk that we live in a simulation,
Mhm.
or like worldly now, like the general public got it from like the Joe Rogan podcast.
Right.
But I just feel like it's really unhealthy to tell people that they live in a world that doesn't really matter. And maybe this world doesn't really matter, but that goes towards like philosophy, Nietzsche, and other philosophers that I do not know.
Right. Well, yeah, and like I would just if you unvalidate the
Yeah.
world that we live in, people will feel more like there's no reason to live. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't know what I would do if I had powers to astro project myself. I'd probably go seek answers or go like seek a spiritual friend, perhaps like a spiritual guide. A lot of people say now that with DMT, you can see that we live in a coded world. And I think it's really unhealthy.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's super unhealthy to tell people that you live in a matrix. Although sometimes I feel like I do fucking live in a matrix and I'm like, oh, I'm that dude. It's like, I'll just take the extra cappuccino, please, sir. Thank you. And I just walk blissfully listening to my headphones, not giving a fuck about anything.
I mean, yeah.
And sometimes I wish that dude, who does Lawrence Fishburne play in The Matrix?
Oh, Neo and
The operator or whatever the shit. I wish I had a
What's his
Lawrence Fishburne
name?
that came up to me and slapped me on the head and says, "Do you really want to go to work today, or do you want to go see what reality really is?" Like I want to see that.
yeah.
I want someone to come up and slap me on the fucking forehead. Is what I'm saying to you. I want to slap on the forehead, show me the world for what it is. Because right now, I don't know if I'm seeing it correctly. But if you do DMT and you show a red light on some shit, apparently it shows you the code that we're living in.
Morpheus.
Morpheus.
That's his name.
I need a Morpheus.
It's just yeah, I'm still stuck on why now. Like what are you
Why
trying to-
release the information now?
Well, yeah, and like what are you trying to like distract us from?
I feel like giving us fiction is easier than giving us reality. It's like I would rather give you the fiction that we live in a projected world as opposed to telling you who killed JFK.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, so you're gonna tell me this, but you won't tell me that? I don't know what to believe anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust it.
I'm kind of
We'll ponder on that. They also say meditation is really good for you. I'm going to say that to you too. Meditation is actually really fantastic. But now that we're done with our first segment of the show, this is a 30-minute show. We like to keep things moving here. Let's check the comments. How are they doing out there? I see a MacGyver out there, you sausage. What's up, buddy? Ha! Anything out there? Anything?
we got
Someone said fake muss.
Beth Ann. Hi.
That's
hi,
so
hi,
funny.
hi.
No.
Zane Diamond. Hello.
It could never be fake. It could never be fake. It looks too. I mean, I actually have had your friends tell me that my beard looks fake.
Yeah, Kalis, fake mustache. Absolutely not.
That'd be
Absolutely
crazy.
not. MacGyver, sausage.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Osman Javid. Hi. Hello.
Welcome in, you guys. Hey, what's up? Jason, give me my money. Silcox. Oh my God, my ringing in my right ear. Hey, be sure to like the stream, you guys, if you enjoy what you're seeing. And we'll go into our next topic, which is...
We also had a Let's Go Trump in there, but, whatever.
Hey, express yourself, baby.
Yeah,
express yourself. I like when people express themselves because it's nice. I can't stand it if I have a conversation with someone, especially about politics, and they get fired up. I mean, I guess you could get fired up about it.
Sure.
But I like having political discussions. Not that I have a lot with a lot of people, only because most people can't hold in their emotional intelligence and they'll fucking freak out if you say something that they don't like.
Yeah.
So when it comes to politics, I think eventually I might veer into that, or I'll want us to veer into those conversations.
Sure.
Because I think they can get really like a really good charged reaction from people. But for the most part, I think right now inside of life, people's emotional quality is so fucking low that I couldn't even give my opinion because people just get set off like a fucking firework.
Yeah, they'll attack you. I mean, verbally, maybe physically. I don't know, but
look, on to our next topic, you guys. Let's get right into it. Old people, okay? I'm seeing way too many old people. I'm seeing old people everywhere. We went out today on a usual run, grab some coffee, do some errands. Old people. Old people are everywhere. I don't see young people anymore. I don't. I see some babies. But I don't see
Maybe,
young
sure.
people. I don't see young people. They're gone. They're venute. When
Yeah.
I was a kid, I was running around on my bicycle. Did you see anybody running on their bicycle today?
No.
Fuck no. You know what else I saw today? People looking down. You know how much that pisses me off?
At their phones.
A lot. I watched this bitch. Sorry. I watched this old bitch. Sorry. I watched this old lady bitch. Sorry. I watched an old lady go from her car into Walmart, and from her car to the front doors, she didn't look up one time.
Yeah, dangerous.
She walked in front of a car.
Yeah.
Like, I know that when you're walking and talking, you can see things out of your peripherals,
Sure.
but I don't think she saw that car.
No, probably not. And do you have that much trust in other human beings that they won't run you over? Because I don't.
When you cross the street and a car is coming, it's just common. It's common sense, common to look at the person driving me like you're not going to run me over, right?
Right.
You're good. You're good. 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 Good.
Yeah, there's some kind of understanding and not just blind faith.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
I mean, in general, I say most of the people that we see when we go out are looking down, and
Yeah.
I'm even talking about people that are driving.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything more unsafe than driving, especially in America right now. Hot take.
Yeah, because then, people have, if it's not they're looking at their phone in their hand or they're looking at their console that's the size of a small television.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, beep bop boop boop bop bop, run over Pam. Like, it's insane to me. I did see a couple young people at the Dollar Tree because that's where we can afford to shop as millennials, is the Dollar Tree. That's not even $1 anymore.
No, it's like $1.50.
$1.25, unless some items are $5 or $7.
Yeah, well, okay.
Depending. So it's the few dollar store.
A few dollar store. I'll
Yeah.
take it. I'll take it.
Yeah. And that's where us millennials can shop.
Are we considered millennials?
Yes.
Fuck.
I think the years are like 1985 through like 96 or something. I don't know. Or 2000. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
that's where we can afford to shop.
Yeah, well, look, old people everywhere. Even when you go into restaurants, man, it's just older people. I never see any young people. And maybe where we're stationed right now, where we're living.
Sure, maybe.
But in general, I just feel like it's just so hard to live still. And I know we talk about this almost every podcast, but it's so hard. It really is.
Yeah.
Prices are through the roof. I mean, we just went out to sushi, and now they have a gold member. They have a gold member sushi part. They have a silver sushi part. But either or, it's just more expenses.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any more young people out there.
No, everybody, is getting paid and then staying at home because, they've already paid their rent. So that's what they can afford.
Yeah, well, another thing I want to talk about too is just like, is cash old school now? Like, is it too old school? And do you think in the next 5 to 10 years, people are going to go to stores and you're going to have digital currency?
Yes.
And without the digital currency, you won't be able to buy the goods.
Yes.
Okay. So, not to get biblical here, but that's kind of like having the mark of the beast, just saying. So if you rock with technology, you probably rock with the devil. Okay. Just a quick up. If you can't buy it with cash, you're probably the devil. Okay. Or a worshiper. Okay. I'm just kidding, but that's Revelations. I'm not saying I read the Bible a whole lot, but I'm just saying maybe you're the devil. Not you personally per se, but you were using the Cash App and not cash.
Yeah. Well, I prefer cash, honestly. Like, I love cash because with cash, it's like, oh, I know how much money I still have. And like, sure, you can like a running tally in your head in your bank account. Sure. But it's so much easier to go, whoop, swoop.
I don't know.
Swoop.
I always felt so much more comfortable with cash.
Yeah, I love cash.
Like I liked having cash on me. I like going places. It just gave me this almost, like, it gave me a confidence as opposed to having your card. I almost feel this unsafe because I know I have full access to all of the money I may have.
Yeah. No, you absolutely do.
Well, you were saying something earlier, and I wrote it down. It was something about Ohio.
Shout out to Lambo Slice. Oh.
Big shout out to Lambo.
No, but yeah, there's like a bunch of companies in Ohio. I don't know. I'm sure there's more other places, but it was in Ohio, and they were all like cashless establishments, and people were getting like up in arms because they're like, what do you mean? Like, you won't accept my cash? And they're like, no. But then when we were at the Ocean for my birthday, and I went to the t-shirt shop to get a shirt, It was either me or Claire that were asking the guy, we're like, "Do you take cash?" And he's like, "Yes, I'm not one of those crazy stores in Portland that don't, because apparently there's a ton of places in Portland that don't take cash anymore." And I'm like, "What? So my money's not good here?" No, that's weird to me.
It's weird. I feel like if you're a store and you don't take cash, that's currency, and you're kind of depriving the individual of spending their hard-earned money because
Yeah,
it's not the right money.
yeah,
And we've talked about this before, like crypto, Bitcoin,
yeah. I don't get any of it.
all these, all these different forms of cash, or not different forms of cash, all these different forms of currency. Like, how do you stay up to date in an evolving world with technology? Like, okay, and this is completely off. But this guy just recently, I saw he walked around the world. It took him 28 years, and he started when he was like 19. Like, where does he start? Where does he even start? He just got a phone recently, right? He's
Wow.
making the last 1,000 yard stretch or 1,000 miles home to. I think he's from England.
Hmm.
But you have to come to a whole new world with a whole new money system, and you've
Yeah,
just been walking around.
that's weird.
I mean, weird or cool?
I mean, sure, cool, but I'm like, that's a lot of like, you know, exchanging your currencies wherever you go. Like, oh, I've got, 10 loonies, better put it in for,
That's Canada.
yeah, but if you're walking from everywhere, like if you're walking the world, you're going to have to change your loonies and toonies to US. And then if you go down to Mexico, you're going to have to do pesos. And then you
Uh-huh.
go over here and you're going to have to do pounds. And then
Right.
you go over here, you're going to have to do lira. You go over
Don't
here.
think he walked through Mexico.
Hmm?
I think he walked from South Africa all the way up through Russia somehow.
Did he get a boat?
There was a point when he had to swim. Like, they wouldn't let him go through a war zone, so he's like, "I'll just swim the channel," and he just swum it.
Wow,
I think he actually has to swim home, which sucks.
that does suck.
Well, it's a weird thing when you give yourself a goal to complete.
Hmm.
But
Interesting.
look, I want to leave it with you guys. Do you think there's too many forms of currency? What are your thoughts on, are old people running our shit because they have all the money from old, because they made all the nice investments that we never thought of? Or do you even know how to invest? Because I sure as don't.
No.
I'm just saying, there's a stock market out there somewhere, and I don't know how to utilize it. I don't know how to grow money. I don't even know what to do with money anymore. I have my whole faith in the banking system, to be honest with you, kind of collapsed after 2020 because the bank shut down. I
Yeah.
couldn't talk to people in the bank, and it kind of screwed me up.
I mean, I haven't trusted banks in a long time. Like banks, no. Credit unions, okay. But banks, never. I
Yeah.
hate banks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I always used to love to go to the banks because I like to talk to people.
Sure.
Talking to people is quite literally my only skill.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but
I
okay.
mean, I'm not a great typer. I'm an all right video game player. Entertaining, maybe sometimes if I'm in front of you, but sometimes even in front of a camera, that's really hard to project your personality when your personality naturally is pulled out. Like, my energy seems to really like get pulled when I meet people.
Mhm.
Yeah. Besides the point, what are your thoughts? Let us know. Check the comments, honey. We're gonna go to the next thing.
Okay.
Do it. Do it now. Do it. Also, I've been feeling like yelling lately, and I don't know what that's about, but I just really enjoy. Do it now! I just really like yelling, something I'm into. Also, I know that we need to learn how to frame this a little better because every time we do this, half my body is not in this shot. But this is a very nice plant, and I think we should just keep the. You know what? It's a great plant.
I love these. I love peace lilies. I haven't had a huge one, but it's
While
fun
she's
now.
checking out some comments real quick, I just want to let you guys know I watched a little bit of the NFL on Thanksgiving, and I just want to say the new kickoff rules are fucking stupid. I just want to say that they're dumb. Although I completely understand them, because if you weigh 200 plus pounds of pure muscle and you're running full force at another person at like 60, 70 yards, that's gonna fucking hurt. So, hate the new rule, understand it. Looks really stupid though. What do you got? Anything in the comments, honey?
Apparently Jason's mom is 82 and she Facebooks and drives.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That would make me feel so I'd feel something. When I don't like to drive with anybody if I know they fuck their phone. I'll be honest.
No.
It makes me so like, I don't care if you do this all the time. I'm in the car with you, man. My life is now at stake. Go ahead.
Yeah. Shepherd Chapel says, hey.
What's happening, Shepard?
Neighborhoods and parks are empty. When I was growing up, man, we stayed outside. Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's a park up here. I never see anybody up there ever. It's
Okay.
weird. Bro got that cartoon villain stash.
We do have train tracks close to us, and I do have rope, just in case I need to tie up a damsel. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Keep going. What
I'm a
else we got?
caveman. I pay in cash and still get a paper check. Hey, if it ain't broke, I wish they wouldn't, try to fix it because it's not broke.
Well, the whole.
know,
I mean,
like-
I'll be honest. I've never used Apple Pay.
I haven't either. I won't put it on my phone.
Well, I
I
just
won't.
don't truly understand it. So it's like a credit card, but it's on my phone. Whatever. I just know that my phone could get hacked by anybody with a brain, and I don't like that.
Yeah. America once had multiple currencies that went under and nearly collapsed the economy, which is why centralized to one currency. So yeah, universal currency makes sense. Yeah, I wish it could always be one currency for everyone. That'd be nice.
What do you mean?
Like dollars everywhere.
Yeah, but we have digital money though.
Yeah, I know.
Is that the same thing that we're talking about?
I mean, sure, money's money, but because if you have a dollar, you put a dollar in your account, you still have a dollar.
Right.
But I don't know, crypto. I don't know what that means.
Crypto?
Or Bitcoin. I don't know what that
Pretty
means.
sure crypto was a dog on Superman. I'm almost positive there's a dog in Superman called Crypto.
There is.
Besides the point.
There is. 70 to 30 stocks to bonds. Bail.
Hold on. Someone said something really important that I like to read. I have to poop so bad. I completely get that. Hey, what's happening, Julian? Look, when I have to poop, okay, I take my time, all right? And I pace. I like to stay constipated for at least, I don't know, hour and a half pacing, thinking about the dump to be had. Just because that anticipatory feeling, it's really fantastic, and I really enjoy it. Influence our rookie investors' kryptonite. Nice, Silver. Okay. Now on to what?
Julian, do we watch the NFL? I watch the NFL sometimes when they're, and if it's on, if it's a holiday, if it's like a big game. I used to really be into the Seahawks, but I'm not anymore.
Yeah,
because
I feel like sometimes sports can be a deterrent or a distractant towards what's really going on. But I like the NFL. I mean, I like watching football. It just, I feel like I don't have the time to do it because I'm constantly editing or looking up more information about how to read the analytics on YouTube and how to be successful in life in general.
Yeah, and I mean, I still like the sport. I just feel like the NFL kind of also got too political for me. I'm like, let's just play the sport, God damn it! We don't need to add in all this other shit. Let's just let the boys play.
World got weird real quick. But look, on to our next topic, you guys.
Yeah.
We only have 30 minutes and we're almost done. Holy shit, that came way faster than I thought. Okay, next thing.
Arc Raiders.
What?
Arc Raiders.
No, not Arc Raiders yet. Black Friday. Let's talk about it.
Oh, we're talking about Black Friday?
We are talking about Black Friday.
Okay.
Black Friday. What do you guys think about it?
My theory is that come back to us in 5 years and we're just going to have Black November. Because I just feel like it used to be Friday, the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And now that's leached into midnight, of, Friday/Thursday night. And now it's like, oh, Thursday at 9 p.m. Okay, you get your deals now. And then now it's, Amazon started their Black Friday on the 20th. So now it's like, it bleeds into there. But then you have Cyber Monday, which is today. So then it's like now we're at almost 2 weeks of the month. And now eventually it's just going to be November sales throughout the month.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's consumerism at its best. And there's a lot of places that I've seen have been duping people of, oh, Black Friday sale. And it's either more expensive than the regular price or the same. But they're just slapping different price tags on it to make it look cheaper, but it's not. Mm-hmm. So I just think people are being duped that way. Also, I read this thing about the Target swag bags they had for people that waited in line, until they opened at whatever time they opened on Black Friday. Mm-hmm. And they were huge bags, they're iridescent bags. and people were like, "Oh my gosh, what's going to be inside?" And it was like an Uno deck, a pack of nerds, and like 2 or 3 other like small trinkety things. And they're like, "I waited in line for 6 hours for this."
Oh, look, I
You
don't know
know?
why you'd be waiting in line in general. Look, I remember the first time Black Friday or the idea of Black Friday got brought up to me. I was dating, it was one of my first girlfriends, and I was in high school. And they were like, "Oh my God, I can't wait to get up so early to go to the mall to get all these deals before
Mhm.
everybody." And that's back when every time after Black Friday, you turn on the TV and they'd be like, "Another person got stampeded on trying to get into Target because they needed these fucking Tickle Me Elmos."
Yeah, dude, the Tickle Me Elmo thing,
Yeah.
huge.
Well, the thing is, I don't think we have Black Friday like we used to. I used to look at the Black Friday like the purge.
Yeah,
Like you go out there at your own risk,
yeah,
but you may get trampled on trying to buy anything because people will literally, and I think they did, they were living outside of like a Target, a Toys R Us, any major mall for the entire night, which I also thought was trespassing. But
yeah.
it
I don't
doesn't
know.
happen anymore because of Amazon. What do you think?
No, I agree, 100%. Like I've done minimal in-store shopping this year, but like most of it has been just on Amazon because I'm like, it's easy. There's not, like a bunch of people that are gonna, possibly harass me. I don't know,
Yeah.
for a deal. Um, yeah, I mean, I kind of miss the, going in and like finding things for everybody, but
It's so much more convenient
yeah,
online. Online shopping has really ruined like major shopping malls. Like when we used to go to the mall every Monday, and we go do a little lap around the mall. Always friggin' empty.
yeah,
Hardly any people in there.
yeah.
What's
It's
that arcade place we'd go into?
Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's sucks. Oh, also, this is not a sponsored stream or a sponsored podcast one day. It just might be, just to let you guys know. Yeah, that's all I have to really say about Black Friday.
Yeah, it's changed a lot. It's morphed a lot in the years that I've, really had a grasp on it, So when I was a kid, it didn't really matter to me. I was like, whatever, but now that it's like, the past 15, 20 years, I'm like, it's changed, even more. Cause I remember like we would go down to my sister and brother-in-law's and like his stepmom would be like, leafing through the deals and she'd be like, I gotta eat early because I gotta get over to Target. And I'm like, all right, man, have a
That
good
was a
time.
grandma?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was throwing elbows. Like she's
Yeah.
walking into Target like, get the fuck out of my way. I need this grip of fruit or whatever the hell old people get.
Yeah. No, but she always got, great stuff for the kids. But yeah, she would always eat early so then she could dip out.
Yeah, I feel like those times are gone now just because of online shopping. But you guys can tell us what you guys think in the comments below whilst I look for our next topic. She's going to go run through the comments and see what you said. All right. Anything good? Anything good?
That's why they switched the Black Friday sales to being as long as they are now to minimize people getting injured because people were getting trampled. Yeah. Yeah, like people like an antelope stampede.
Well, I always used to really like watching the news. It's kind of like the 4th of July. I always like to watch the news after the 4th of July to see who blew themselves up. So I not that I want to look at a car crash, but I was like, oh, who blew them? Just in today, Ontario, Canada, dude blows his dick off celebrating the 4th of July, which isn't his country's holiday. Irony at its best. What do you think, Jane? Like, that's the shit I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Besides the point, let's talk about Christmas. We got to wrap it up. We got to wrap this thing up, you guys. It's almost time.
Wait, I thought we were talking about Arc Raiders.
We are going to talk about Arc Raiders.
Okay.
Look, Arc Raiders is probably one of the best games I've ever played in a long time because it makes me feel everything from happiness to anger, frustration, resolve, horror. It has everything in the game. All I'm saying. I played it last night off stream, and I was fucking terrified. I was terrified. Every kill was satisfying, and yet I wanted to leave the fucking level. Be like, it's time to get out of here. I got some goop. I got some loot, and I, yeah, it's a thrilling experience that I'll be sad when I play the game and I don't get those same feelings. And it makes me almost hopeful for the future of gaming.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played it obviously, but and I really enjoy watching it. It's a beautiful game.
Yeah, well, it's definitely cool, and gives you an experience like nothing I've ever had before.
Yeah, when I feel like the proximity chat is just always fun.
Well, even like take proximity chat out of it, it's a horror game if you want it to be. Like
Sure.
all the levels are made to be very specific, and I know they have this new level coming out. They're gonna have a Paris level, which I know is gonna be fantastic. But if you go into this one level, Stella Montes, it's literally a horror game. Every corner, you just hear people fucking dying, pleading for their lives. Don't kill me, man! Don't kill me, man! You're a fucking bitch! You killed my friend. Like it just has so much to it, and I really, really want there to be an Arc Raiders movie. I think there should be because they created a world that we can emulate in ours. And if it's written correctly, it's gonna be a standout for me.
Yeah.
Uh, personally, yeah, I'm still on it. Arc Raiders is just that game, but it's also a game where it's harder. It's hard because like if you play with more people, the danger increases. Just like if you were to go topside and you've been living underground for over 100 years and you got to go fight these robots, like it's the intensity is insane for somebody like me who really likes to fall into games and go into the immersive atmosphere that it is. Sometimes I don't like pretending that I'm playing a video game. I like to pretend that I'm in the world of the video game. Um, and I don't know if there's ever like there will probably be another game that gives the same type of feeling. But I actually think this is what they're going to emulate Grand Theft Auto off of as well, like taking a lot of the elements because of how it feels when you do a raid. And I'm sure in Grand Theft Auto, it's more like how you feel when you do a heist, like a successful heist.
Sure.
Yeah. Also, there's this other game coming out that I also want to check out called Shark Dentist.
Oh yeah.
Basically, you get a bunch of sharks that come in and you fix them their teeth. You fix their teeth.
But then one wrong move.
And then it eats your arms off or your head. And I have a fear of sharks. I really do. I think sharks are just as terrifying as rabbits. Not funny.
I know it's not funny.
Not funny.
Not funny.
But I think we have hit our time limit. So we're going to end this today with talking about Christmas. What do you want to say about Christmas, honey?
I mean, I love Christmas. We just decorated the tree yesterday.
Okay.
I love the idea of Christmas, but I hate the commercialization of Christmas that it has become. Like I feel like everybody is forced to buy.
I argue because Christmas has always been commercialized.
Sure, but I don't think that 20 years ago you'd walk in somewhere in August and you have Christmas in your face. Like if you go to Costco or the Dollar Tree, to start slowly leaking in Christmas. I'm like, let it rest. Like, yes, it's a great time of year. The season is great. The feelings are great. But you know what else is great? Every other time, every other holiday, like Halloween's great. Thanksgiving is great.
Yeah, but those are all commercialized as well.
Sure. But we don't I don't know. I just feel like Christmas is just its own animal compared to all the other holidays.
Well, yeah, it's the time of giving. That's when consumerism is literally at its highest.
Yeah.
That's when everybody wants to buy things. Also, is that MacGyver with the 9 months of the gallows biddy sausage? You biddies! Biddies! Thank you, Mac. Appreciate you, bit.
But yeah, I mean, because I always loved, wrapping and giving, and I've always loved giving gifts, but it's just like the feeling of like, well, you have to buy for everybody. And it's...
Well, you don't have to buy for everybody. I would rather buy for the people that I like and tell other people, oh, sorry, I didn't get you any gifts, but you kind of suck. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with honesty inside of the holidays. And in general, the holidays, can be such a pain because you're constantly reminded that you need to be around friends and family, and gifts are the best thing ever. As opposed to just like having just the warmth of feeling like you're home.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just what it is, but that's our time today, you guys. Also watch Home Alone. I don't know, but I wrote that down. say anything in the comments really quick before we get out of here. We have hit our 30-minute limit. We went 4 minutes over. Like I said, once we hit 1,000 views on one of our podcasts and we hit 50 likes, we will add in an additional podcast for the week, or we'll extend the time of the podcast we're doing. Like the mustache, bro. Thank you so much, wrestling. Bye-bye. We'll see you next time, you guys. We do this every Monday around the same time, 1:30, 1 o'clock, sometimes 2. And I feel like I was going to say something else. Oh, also, if you guys don't have the Raider gear, go check out our merch shop. We got the later Raider gear right here on the left side, on the right side. We got the piece. Yeah, this has slowly become my favorite set that we have in the merch store. So be sure to take it out, take a look during this holiday season if you want to give someone something that's really cool. I actually really like the fabric and everything about it. So be sure to go check that out, you guys. Big ups to Bayo. Big ups to Mac. Thank you so much for the membership, the biddies, and anything else.
Yeah, Mario said Princess Rosalina, Mario movie 2. I don't know if you're calling me Princess Rosalina because of my hair.
You can be Princess Rosalina, and I'll be Luigi. People used to call me Luigi all the time. It didn't even bother me. Doesn't bother me now. Woo-hoo! Let's get out of here. All right, love you guys. See you next time. Be sure to make it to the stream tomorrow. What's tomorrow?
Okay.
Be sure to make it to the stream tomorrow morning. I'll see you there. Love you all. Get out of here. Chap.
Bye.
Yeah. Hold on. Pia. Oh, also, it's my birthday this month, and we're going to go see Dave Chappelle on the 9th.